Hello, people. We are back, and this is the second time I've recorded this video because my grandmother decided that I had to take our dog out twice. But we are back. We have our lovely roommates, Virginia. Yes, I remembered her name this time. And Ellen. And while we've been away from our room and our people, our lovely magical people, and our 10 demerits, and our $5, they've decided we shall meet Virginia's brothers. I want to meet them too. The only wizard I've met so far was that horrible professor. I can unpack later. I hate unpacking too. I made my mom do it. Kind of gave her a boyish voice, I just noticed. Shall we? Do y'all still want me to come? Oh dang, I just went really southern on her. Why wouldn't I? Come on. Kind of make her sound like a stoner boy. Virginia leads us unerringly through the maze of school hallways to one of the boys' sections. Need a hand, ladies? No, I'm just looking for... Suddenly, a water balloon flies out of an open door and smacks into the side of Virginia's head. Donald! Yeah, perfect shot! Oh wow, I actually like that voice. Hope I can get to it again. The two boys exchange high fives. This is my brother Donald, a complete dork. You're going to be in so much trouble. What are you gonna do, urchin? Tell Mom on me? She's not here. Oh my gosh, I just realized I should probably switch their voices. Because I gave him like a girly, like an energetic voice, and she has the manly voice. I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna switch voices and try and figure out what Donald's voice is gonna be. Because I loved Dodger's voice for Donald. It was just let him words and things. And her Virginia voice was really good, but I'm trying not to copy it. So we're gonna switch Virginia and Donald's voice. You don't have to do anything. Oh darn it, that just started to sound like Dodgers. You don't have to do anything. You'll end up being in detention by the end of the week just by being you. Look at me. I'm all wet. Well, you're a witch now, right? Magic yourself dry. Come on, Luke. Donald returns to his room, followed by the other boy, who bumps into the doorframe briefly on his way out. Grrr. Oh yeah, this is... V, is that you? Hey V, all moved in? Are you wet? Thanks to Donald and his new best friend. Aw, poor thing. Here, let me help. He holds out his hand, and a gust of hot air blows through the corridor, melting away the droplets of water that clung to Virginia's hair. Okay, that would just be so uncomfortable. I mean, think about it. They're in a hallway, and he just made heat, like, melt into nothing. So it's gonna be, like, super humid in that hallway now. Aren't you going to introduce us? Right, guys, this is William, my good brother. Virginia grabs Ellen's hand and drags her forward. And these are my new roommates, Ellen and Dawn. It's a pleasure to meet you. I don't know why I'm making him like British. You too. Oh, and I just made her British too. I need to stop watching foreign television. You keep an eye on V. She's a little scamp. She'll get you into trouble. Is that your nickname, V? No, that's just what William calls me, which is better than what Donald calls me. I use my whole name. It's not that long. You kids should probably run along. Freshman orientation. Oh, I keep changing his voice like in the middle of it. Alright, I know he's like a girly guy, so... You kids should probably run along. Freshman orientation's tomorrow, and you'll have a very busy week ahead of you. Not to mention initiation. Initiation? You'll find out. Oh, that's a creeper smile right there, too. The school's full of creepers. I suppose he's right. We should get back to our room. I still have to unpack. Tomorrow, we start learning magic. And I already know what my schedules are going to be. That was my TV. I've worked it all out. Here comes the fun character, and unfortunately I'm going to have to kind of use a Dodger voice, because I can't think of a generic old lady voice. At 9 a.m. Monday morning, all the freshmen are gathered in the gymnasium wearing capes and robes just like me, but they're not completely like me. Homeboy has furry ears and a long fluffy tail. Dude, that's one of the things I want. I want long ears and a fluffy tail. One girl has glitter wings. Yeah, this is the butterfly girl I was talking about in the last episode. So I'm assuming she's a girly girl. 1, because she has wings. 2, because her hair is pink. And 3, look at this necklace. This does not scream girly girl to anyone else but me. Like, it's pink and it's on a gold chain. And that face of girliness. Alright. And that girl looks like this is the other girl I was talking about. I don't remember her name, but me and her would totally be friends. I love her hair. She looks like a vampire. We're friends immediately. Is that what it means to be born a witch? Being something other than human? Virginia looks normal, but she could be hiding something under her robes. No, that's just silly. The muttering and shuffling of students drops off as someone steps up to the podium. Hello, my little flower buds. Welcome to Iris Academy. I start to applaud, but freeze as I realize no one else is. Then Virginia beside me picks up the clapping loudly. Soon the whole room is cheering. So the witch holds up her hands and the room settles back into silence. My name is Professor Potsdam, and I will be one of your instructors in the ways of magic. For some of you, this is the beginning of an adventure such as you've never imagined. For others, this is only the next step in a journey you've been expecting all your lives. At Iris Academy, we teach spelling using color system. Red magic is forceful, but not necessarily violent. Blue is the color of transformation and change. Green is the color of life and the world of plants and animals. White magic affects the mind and spirit. Black magic is contained within the physical objects. Your palette should contain at least a few dabs of every magical color, but a beautiful painting doesn't need every shade. Style that matters. You all have such different strengths, different talents. Here at Iris Academy, we embrace that diversity and tailor to your education and to your needs. Choose your schedule to focus on your personal talent. Try to become a reflection of your classmates. Follow your own star wherever it may lead you. That is the way in which you are all alike. You each have your own future, and I know you'll make us proud. Her starry-eyed way of speaking reminds me a little bit of my old school's guidance counselor, but she certainly seems nicer than Professor Grabner. I wonder which classes she teaches. You have been divided into halls to help you make friends with classmates who share similar interests. For the girls, we have the adventurous horses, the charming butterflies, and the mysterious snakes. Each group claps as their name is called. The horses louder than the others, or perhaps that's just because I'm sitting with more of them. For the boys, we have the daring wolves, the elegant falcons, and the eldritch toads. Eldritch toads. That's something I'd never thought I'd hear. I'm not sure what eldritch means. Hey, just like me. But toads sounds even worse than snakes. I hope you will all become good friends, not just in each hall, and not just in your year, but throughout the whole academy. But most importantly, I hope you'll know and trust your playmates so that by the end of the year, you're able to work as a team for your final exams. And I know you're all looking forward to exams, yes? The audience predictably groans. For testing purposes, your instructors will regularly set your practical challenges in the school dungeons. The school has dungeons? Sorry, that was hilarious. Each task has many possible solutions. You will need to make creative use of the spells you have chosen to learn. So think ahead about what might be useful and how. Okay, are you all ready for magic? Open up your diaries and begin penciling in your schedule. I need to choose which classes to attend this week. There are classes for each kind of magic, plus general studying, which sounds boring, and gym class, which I've always liked. I can also schedule free time to relax and unwind. For most of my life, like how it says for most of my life, my entire life, I have never gotten to be able to pick out my classes. Like in high school, we were able to pick what classes we preferred, but like you weren't guaranteed to get into those classes. Like I wanted to be in choir most of my middle school and high school career. I don't know why they call it a career, but yeah. And I didn't get into choir until I was a senior in high school. And I did get into the top choir, but all the years before then, it was other classes. And the ones that I was glad that I took were Spanish class and drama class. The other ones were kind of like filler classes, and they were not as fun. I loved my drama class. That was really fun. It wasn't until last year that I got to make any choices at all. Cantonese, French, or Spanish. Physics, chemistry, or biology. I've taken some French, I've taken some Spanish, I've taken chemistry and biology. I never got to take physics though, because my school didn't offer physics. Still, everyone had to have the same number of classes, and they all started and ended at the same time. You couldn't get out of it. If I can choose whatever schedule I want here, what would happen if I never went to a class at all? Would they really let me get away with that? There is a trophy in this game where the entire first week you do not attend classes. But I'm not going to go for that. I'll do a trophy run some other time, considering I have a bunch of the trophies already. What should I do this week? And this is where I'm going to end up this video. I know the first two videos have been pretty boring and just a bunch of me talking and making up character voices and trying to be all nice and stuff, but we shall get into the real fun of this game next video. Donnie312, this is Magical Diary, and next time we shall pick our classes. Bye.